Okay, let's create it. So standard create. Okay, standard create. You can choose the PostgreSQL, and so from 15.3.R2, this feature is available. So let's we choose 16.1.R2. So we are going to choose pre-tier, and let's do the instance name as project pgactive source. Okay, let's name like this, and just click the master password. So let me choose my favorite password. Let me, okay, so let me do this. Mm, okay, so let's choose micro. So 20 GB is enough. Storage auto scaling is not required for us, and so it's a North Virginia. So I'm just going to click the default VPC. So I need to choose public access as yes. So I need to connect this outside. So security group, let me create a new one. So project pgactive. Okay, let's create this. So port number I'm using 5432. So password authentication. The performance insight is not required for us. So let's untick and backup. Let's keep it 1 day. So encryption also is not required for us. So for POC or testing purpose or learning purpose, if you are creating, don't choose all the options. Try to avoid those options. So let's click and create a database. So all the things are done. So let me go and create the database. Okay, so it is started to creating. Let's go to the OGO and start the creating the instance. Okay, now we are in OGO. So let's go to the database. So I'm going to do the same process. So let me pass and create the instance. Let me just choose PostgreSQL. So I'm just going to choose the same version. So let me do the pre-tier. So make sure you are selecting the same session, sorry, same instance. So what is the instance in 16.1? So 16.1, right? Okay. So you can also use to choose 16.1. Okay, correct. So let me change create name as object pgactive target. So let me choose the same password. So 20 GP auto scaling is not required. And so here, so note here, so we created a VPC called project pgactive VPC. So let's choose that. So here it is asking to create a new subnet group. So there is a problem. Okay. So here you need to choose the create the subnet group. So because we have a two VPC. Okay. So by default mm, subnet groups only it will available here. So let me create this subnet group console. So here now subnet group is available. So here why the subnet group is automatically created, because multiple times I worked in this North Engineer, I created a RDSs, so many things. So by default subnet groups and everything is already there. So let me create a DB subnet group. Let me name it as project pgactive subnet group. Okay, let me choose same here GRP. So here is the deal. Okay, so you need to choose project pgactive VPC availability to A. Make sure you select at least two subnets. So let's choose. So we have a public and private. Okay, so here is the deal. So you need to first you need to validate first which is public, which is private. So you have to choose public VPC will be Tokyo. So let's go to the VPC. If we go to the VPC, click here and click the project pgactive VPC and click this. So here you have a route map. Okay. So in the route map, so it's not mentioned what is the subnet for that. Okay. So just click the subnet to A. So just click this. What is the IP? 10.0.0.20. In the 2B, check the public 10.16. Correct? So 128 and 144 is the private subnet. So let's choose this is public subnet, this is public subnet. Sorry, this is public subnet. So here this is public 10.0.0.20. So that's what I selected here. So in the 2B, this is public subnet 10.0.16.0. So I have selected here. Okay. So everything is done in creating this. So once you have created, you can go here and just you don't want to misuse the previous things. Just whenever you do this, just refresh this connectivity. Okay, the subnet group automatically assigned. Okay, you don't need to do anything. Okay, just security group. So just to create a new project UG active SG. Okay, this is ugly. So let me choose 2A. Proxy is not required for us. The default port we are going to use. Password authentication. Performance insight is not required. And initial database name is not required. So automated backup, just 1 day backup we can keep. Encryption you can remove. Auto miner version update you can remove. Okay, just click this. Start to create the database in the OView. So okay, it started to creating. So don't want to confuse. I will close other tabs. So let's go to the, if you click the connection details, you will get the password. So password I know, I will type it manually. So let me close everything. So if you go here, so North Virginia, the instance is ready. So let's wait for OG instance to create. So if I'm going very fast, just keep you make it slow the video and get the things. So still you have a doubt. So I will pin my personal details. You can directly contact with me. So the first two steps is almost done. So the next step we need to do. So this is VPC pairing is done. So two PostgreSQL we have created. So let's go for the next step. Okay. So next. Okay. So the step number 3, we need to create a custom parameter group for PostgreSQL with below options are enabled. Okay. Enable pgactive is equal to 1 and custom DNS resolution is equal to 1. Okay. These both option needs to be enabled to further do the steps. So let's go and create the custom parameter group for the RDS. Okay. Let me first go to the North Virginia. So custom parameter group is very easy. Okay. It's nothing but so before that you should have the default same version default parameter group. Just click the custom create parameter group and it will come with it is it is little taking some time. Okay, some pages will be slow. So let me click here and check the parameter group. So by default, why in the North Virginia I have multiple things, right? So I worked on the SQL Server and MySQL. So I have a default parameter group. Okay, so let me create a parameter group. So as well as in the OView, so we will create the custom parameter group. Let's start it. Okay, so it is taking some time. Okay, so North Virginia it's came. So let me choose which version. Okay, you need to choose PostgreSQL 16. Okay, so DB parameter group, DB cluster parameter group is there. So cluster parameter group is not required because we are not using Aurora PostgreSQL. We are just using normal PostgreSQL. Okay, so let me name it as project active parameter group PG. I'm just creating. Okay, this is ready. Also, I will create it here. PostgreSQL 16. So DB parameter group. Same name I'm going to give it here. Because this is two regions, there is no conflict will come. So I'm going to create. So what steps I have mentioned this we need to do steps is RDS enable PG active and custom DNS resolution. Right. So let me go here. Let me open it and I'm going to click edit. So once click edit, just search PG active. Okay, you have an option RDS enable PG active. Just make it as it's a boolean data type. Also it's static. Static means you need to restart this instance, otherwise it won't affect. So dynamic means you don't need to restart. So let me just go and click the one. So it's enabled. So one more thing is DNS resolution. So this also should be one. Okay. Let me click save changes. So both of them are changed. Okay. So no other steps is there. So let's go and attach the customized parameter group with this RDS. Just click modify. You can create the custom parameter group, and you can, while creating RDS itself, you can attach, or you can attach it later. Okay, so here is the option DB parameter group. Just select this. You will have the project PG active PG. So let me come here, click continue. So you should select apply immediately. Just click the modify instance. Okay, it will start to modify. So in the meantime, we will go the OGO and do the changes. First, you need to click edit. Once click edited, you need to search PG active. Choose one and DNS resolution. Click one. Okay. Click save changes and click the database and check it and click modify and come down. You have the PV parameter group. Just click here and PG active. Okay. Just click continue and apply immediately. So step number 3 is it done. So sometimes it will say as active, but you should go and check the configuration. Okay, it will ask you, is it applying state now? If you go here also, in the OGO also, it will show applying status. Okay, so let's wait. If it applying, so we have to wait until it is applying. Okay, so it is available now. So let's check OGO. This is also available. So, but if you need to go to the configuration, so it will ask you the pending reboot. Okay, so it just applied the changes in the parameter group with RDS, but you need to reboot it. Okay, you need to reboot it. Just click reboot the instance, as well as in the OB also it will be available. But if you go to the configuration, it will ask pending reboot. Okay, just click and reboot. Okay, it is both side, both OGO and not using its rebooting. So let me make it as CD screen so that you can easily able to. Okay, so source and target is rebooting. So it is it is going to available. Okay, so both side it's available. Let's go to the next step. So the first step is create user with the full privilege, and so this is not required. Okay, so anyway we are going to use the RDS user. So let me click the PG active source. Better let me make it small. Okay, so here so we can use this master user itself. So that is not required. So let's go to the create sample database in the both sides. Okay, let me create the application DB database name. So, so before doing that, your RDS is ready, and you need to connect that So in the outside, so let's me, so before that to connect outside, you need to go and check the security group. So is it allowed or not? You need to just check in the RDS security group. So if you click that, so if you click this security group, so inbound rules, uh, it is allowed only to my IP. I think let's check it. Let's check it. So it is custom my IP. Okay, it is allowed my IP, the PostgreSQL port. So not required to change anything. So if you want to allow your IP, you just click your IP, or anywhere if you want choose, you can 0.0. But those with 0 dot allowed, we recommend the security group allow IP address only as security purpose. Okay. As of now, we will make it as only my IP and save rules. So I have not made any changes. So let's go to the second workflow. Let's click the project pgactive. So if you click this also, okay, it came. So let's check inbound rules. So this is also allowed to my IP. So no need to do anything. Okay. So let's go to the RDS. You need to connect this instance outside. So let's copy this. So I'm using DB viewer. Okay. So let me create a new connection. So let's click PostgreSQL. So let me paste the host name. This is a source. So I'm going to choose all databases. So username will be Postgres. My user will be admin. I'm just checking the test connection. So the test connection is working for source. Let me click the finish. Okay. So let's choose. Let me delete another things. So first one is connected. So let's go and choose second one. Target. Let's click the endpoint and click the pgactive. So let's click the connection and click create new connection. Choose the PostgreSQL. Click next. Just instead of the local host, you paste your endpoint. The port number is same. So user database. So all databases. Create username is Postgres. Password is okay. Save password. Just click test connection. So it's taking some time because catching. So it's test connected. So finish. Let me rename this as project target. Okay. So it's for your convenience. So it's a source, it's a target. So the next step is create a sample database in both sides, correct? Create database, application DB. So let's click open SQL script or new SQL script. So let me create new SQL script. So here you need to choose the connection. Okay. So let me first choose pg source and let me create a database application DB. Okay, let's create it. Okay, it's created. Database is created on the pg source. Okay, so the pg source. So let me create a, it's a source. Let me create a new SQL script. Okay, so it will be pg target. So let me copy the same script and paste it here. Let me create it. So both side application TB is available. So let's just check it. If you refresh, it's created. By default, you need to choose the edit connection. So all databases. So otherwise, it will not show. So application DB is came here also. The application DB is came. So hope you understand until this. So the next step, we need to go with so until five steps are done. Okay. So one, two, three, four, five. Five steps are done. So let's go to the setup connection between the one server and two server. Okay. So we are going to do the foreign data wrapper setting on both sides with the users and other things. So let's do the sixth step. So don't worry, I will give the scripts with in text format in this video itself. So don't worry about that. Okay. So let's remove the script. So I need to create both script here. So in the pg source